Hello everyone and welcome to another speed build of mine. Today we are building a 4 townhome row thing, sort of, yeah. So basically what this is, it's just 4 townhomes on the same lot. I thought it would be kind of cool to do something like this. So that is what this is. And oh my gosh, it was so hard. It wasn't hard, okay? It was easy. I just copied all the rooms, okay? But I furnished each townhome individually, and it was so tedious to do like 4 kitchens, 4 living rooms, actually more than 4 bathrooms. There's probably like 10 in all of these townhomes, and a bunch of bedrooms. It was very long. Yeah. And this video is also very long for that because let me tell you, it took me about 5 hours to do this whole thing, which is a really long time for me. Someone who builds quite quickly, actually, surprisingly. Like, this took almost as long as my Tudor mansion to build. And these are just 4 suburban townhomes, so there we go. I was just very, like, I don't know, I didn't know what to do for half of them. Like, the last townhome, okay, is absolutely, like, trash, honestly. Like, I was so bored of doing the furnishing these townhomes that in the end I was just like, okay, you know what, just put the first thing you see in each catalog item. So yeah, but each of these townhomes has a different amount of bedrooms and different amount of like bathrooms and different, not, they have the same shape, but they have different floor plans, sort of as if they've been renovated over time, you know? So that was my inspiration sort of for this. And right now we're just doing the overall shape of this. My original thought for this actually was to do like 4 townhomes on the same lot, but each of them was going to be inspired by a different season, okay? So like the winter, one townhome would represent winter, one would represent spring, one would represent summer, and one would represent fall, and then they would all be decorated for each like holiday and such. Like what the winter one would be decorated for Christmas, and then the Christmas one, and then the spring one would be decorated for like spring or like Easter or like Valentine's Day or something like that. It did not work. And that was my original color scheme for this. So the blue would be winter, the green would be spring, the weird yellow color would be summer, and then the brown thing would be fall. When I started getting to landscaping, it just looked weird if I was going to have like completely different like landscapes, and like I didn't know how I would grow it. It would just look like it wouldn't be cohesive enough, you know? So right now I'm just changing the colors of the exterior because of my change in plan. So now we've got a red one as well, which this exterior colors look much better. I've just skipped a bit ahead with landscaping. I've skipped a lot. I've skipped out because this was such a long thing. This video is already like 20 minutes, which is way more than I'd like to. Usually my videos would, for normal builds like this, would be like 10-15 minutes. Yes, I didn't know how to edit this well enough to make it less long, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so each of these has different backyards. I mean, not different backyards, they have the same backyards, but like in different activities to do. So this blue one ends up being furnished for, I'm guessing, either a family or like some grandparents with grandchildren that would come and visit, so there's like toys and all. This middle, the green one, is like an archaeologist thing. I didn't know. Okay, I ended up making like a traveler archaeology thing person. I don't know. I put an archaeology table in there because there was an extra room that I didn't know what to fill with. And then the red one is like the most renovated out of them, so it's like a bit more modern than the rest of them and clean, you know. And I and I cut out the floor plan because it took me a long time to do all four, and then I changed it. In the end, I just change everything. So this is what I'm talking about. This is like the family slash grandparents house. And all of the townhomes have the same flooring. It's just like they have different paints, like they've been renovated and such. And yes, so right now we should be soon getting into the entrance room and the living room. So for this, I just kept it very simple. I had to do this in so many takes though, because I was not having like how much furnishing I had to do. I'm personally, I used to actually like furnishing better in The Sims. Now I just prefer building, and furnishing is so tedious for me. Like, I actually enjoy building more. So this was a pain to do, honestly. But we got there in the end. Like I said, the last house is extremely bad in terms of furnishing, but it's okay. You've got 3 well furnished ones, okay? It's essentially 4 houses in one, so yeah. So for this, I used a lot of cats and dogs in this. Like, it's almost as if like each townhomes has a different like expansion theme. I didn't mean for it to go like that, but it just ended up like that. Like, this one has an extreme like cats and dogs theme, and then the green one, the explorers one, has an extreme jungle adventure theme / city living, and then like the modern one, the red one, has like a base game theme, because I just used a lot of base game because I just did. And then the last one has like a who knows what theme, because like I said, it's horrible. Yeah, but it's all of them are fairly simple in their furnishing. Usually I'd go more detailed in my furnishing, but I did this townhome is the most detailed of them all, because it's like, whoa, I can do this. I added like cat stuff in here and such. And so yeah, that's about it for this living room area. Now we're just moving on to the kitchen. Okay, that's great. So for the kitchen, I actually had to alter the windows of all the townhomes, because that larger window there, it was a bit too large to fit counters properly in. So I did change that, and we put in some parenthood counters, and then this round table with a few chairs. And I thought we changed it. And then do we go with those chairs? Yeah, I didn't think so. And it's sort of this window seating thing, so I put an ottoman there instead of chairs, and then actually only one of the chairs at this table is usable. So the other I mean, if you want to play in this house, you can like position it properly, right? That's so now we're just continuing. Wow, I am a mess today. Here's the thing. I have actually continued this voiceover from the last time I recorded it. Right now, I literally just started recording a few seconds ago, so I completely forgot where I was, since I actually started this voiceover a week ago. So yeah, but yeah, now we just added in curtains, and now we're starting on this room, which is like a kids playroom thing. So I just added a toy box and a bunch of toys in here. So pretend this is like our grandparents or old parents area or something. Not this area, okay, this is a kid's area, but like this house, okay, it might be for grandparents or something, or maybe they just have a family. You know, it's probably grandparent. That's what I had in mind when I was creating this, since there's only one child's bedroom in here. So I don't know where I was going with that, but that's why I thought it might be grandparents, because then it's like they only have one grandchild, or maybe not. I don't know actually. And now we are just doing the rugs in the house, yeah. And I copied the bathrooms upstairs, and that's basically what I did in all of the houses. I just furnished the one downstairs bathroom, and then I copied it upstairs and added a shower, because I at this point I had 4 more of these townhomes to go, and I was already getting tired of furnishing, so I had to start figuring out strategies to get 4 of these done. So now we are on to the master bedroom, which, using the seasons bed, which is now, that bed is my favorite bed in the whole game probably now, because I feel like it's the most realistic bed we have. Like the rest of the beds, I don't understand why, but they just all seem so unrealistic to me. I actually don't know why. But anyway, now we are on to the for the child's bedroom, yeah, or maybe it's a teen's bedroom. There's a star rug on the ground, so I thought it would be a child, but if you want it to be a really like childish teen, go ahead. And this is their office, since I didn't want another closet type bedroom. So I thought an office would be great. And just changing all the light colors, because that's one thing when you have the lights. That's one thing that they really need a change in The Sims 4, because in The Sims 3 you could press Control and Shift buttons on your keyboard, and then you could select an object and like delete it if you had testing cheats on, but you could also like change the light colors in build mode, which is something we don't have in The Sims 4, and it's actually extremely frustrating, because I'm sitting here like I need to move in a sim when I really don't want to. It's just an extra step, but it's okay. Now this is the second apartment. So I think I mentioned this before. This is going to be like an archaeologist's jungle adventures person apartment thing, explorer. I didn't know where I was going with this. I just started furnishing, and then I pulled out that jungle adventure couch, and I was like, oh, maybe we could go somewhere with this, and I did, because I didn't know where else to go with it, and I thought it was okay. So basically we just use all the jungle adventure stuff. We even put an archaeology table in here, so that's very nice. Just layering like Persian looking rugs here, because it's, you know, these archaeologists go on many explorations, and they bring back their rugs, you know. I don't know. And once again, bathrooms. You know, I should have cut these bathrooms out, but we just copy this bathroom upstairs for the other bathrooms in here, since yes, you can see it fit perfectly. It's great. And this is the bedroom in here. Went for green themes in here. The bed coloring. You see, I wanted to tie in the interior colors with the exterior colors. You know, I didn't want the exterior to be nice like pistachio green, okay, and the interior to be all like black or something like that. I wanted the colors to fit in, which I think I did. You guys be the judge of that. I think I did that. That was what I was trying to do. And this is the office area that is extremely long and empty. And here, this was originally supposed to be a third bedroom. I mean, not a third bedroom, third bathroom. Since this was originally in my mind going to be a family house, but then I completely changed that idea, and then I was like, okay, maybe we can make this an archaeologist room. I just needed to fill up the space, okay. And now we are on to the next townhome, and this is the most modern townhome. I say modern with air quotes, because it is quite. I was going for originally when I was doing this apartment, okay, I pulled out all of those, like, the cheapest, okay, they're not all the cheapest, but, like, you know, those base games things that are just like, they look like IKEA furniture, okay. This was originally going to be an IKEA apartment, okay, and then it wasn't working. So I decided no. You see those like lights on the top, ceiling lights, they're not the same as the other houses. The rest of the houses all have those really old-fashioned lights. This is the only one with different lights, and that was my reasoning for it. In the end, I didn't go for an IKEA theme, but we kept those modern IKEA looking lights, so it's okay. Probably this is my favorite apartment though. Out of all of them, this is, even though I've not furnished it as well as the others, this is my favorite apartment. And we skipped ahead way too much. The reason for that being, I forgot to press record. So it's a shame, since that was my favorite apartment. And my favorite furnishing of all 4 townhomes was in this house, and I lost it all, but it's okay, we have the screenshots, so don't worry. Not that you would be worrying, you're probably thinking this video has been going on for so long. If you've been watching this, if you're still here, congratulations, you have made it through my rants about how bad these townhomes are. Okay, yeah, we took a break from that because we took a break from furnishing that one because I was tired of furnishing. This is all like one clip that was there. When I say one clip, I know I did skip over all of the bedrooms, but I was still doing it, so I was tired, so we do the backyards of all these and then move back in. So this one I put a swing set in this blue one. I decided to put some sort of activity from the outdoor category in each of them. So this one has a swing set, and I think that's it. Yeah, I was just filtering through all of the outdoor activities categories, seeing what I could. I think we just have a swing set in here. I tried putting a table or something and all, it didn't work. And terrain paints. And then here we have a fire pit with a bunch of chairs around it, as well as a bird feeder. Did we keep? No, we did not keep the bird feeder at this house. We move it to the cream house. The cream house. That reminds me of ice cream. For some reason. Actually, not for some reason. It's obviously reminding me of ice cream. Cream reminds me of ice cream. Okay, what am I talking about? And we put a chair and the table here with no furnishing on it. No, that's okay. And we put in rugs in front of each because we need to make these houses have that hominess, you know. You probably are tired of hearing me talk for 20 minutes straight, huh? And now we are on to this IKEA family house. That's what I'm calling this one, even though it's turned out not being IKEA. That's okay. We put a kiddie pool here, and I think that's it as well. No, I think it's just the kiddie pool in here. And maybe, actually, I think we put a barbecue in here also. think. And then the cream house ends up being like a gardening house, and we put in, oh, we put a sprinkler, do we? I just put a bunch of family fun activities out here. Like the water balloon bucket. Tried putting in the cooler, I didn't have a space, so I put this one from toddler stuff. And this is the garden house, which is a garden house with gardening stuff. We put like we put the planters. We also put some of the bee stuff. The what's it called? What are those called? The bee. They're not cages. They're bee boxes. I don't know. Yeah, I put them in. And terrain painting. Honestly, I know this sounds lame. Okay, I know it sounds lame. The terrain painting is actually one of my favorite parts of building. It sounds so lame. Also, landscaping. I don't know why, I just really enjoy terrain painting and landscaping more so than, like, honestly, furnishing is probably my least favorite part. I prefer building. No, actually, I prefer landscaping. I'm probably the first person that's ever said that I prefer landscaping over building. I just do. And now we're back into the inside because I had to finish it. So we just finish it off here. The kitchen, we finished the living room a bit back, and the entrance room also has like that coat rack. No, it's not a coat rack, that thing you would put in a mud room. And this is literally a spare room because I was not about to furnish another room. I just put in a boxes in here. Pretend this family has moved in just now, okay? Pretend, okay? Let's pretend that. And that is why they have boxes sitting in one of their rooms. They don't know what to do with that room, so they have just kept their spare stuff and are using it as a storage room, okay? So this house has 2 bedrooms. This one is the technical master bedroom, and the other one is an extra room, is just an extra room with a double bed as well. I actually don't know what type of people would live here. It's quite obviously someone who likes gardening, but I don't know, like a family. You could fit a family in here. It's just all the kids would share the same room, but it's okay. Maybe you can renovate and put 2 of these townhomes together. That might be cool. And finally, the last room of the house. This is the office, which at this point I was just like, okay, let me get this thing done. So probably one of the worst rooms in the whole build, but I thought it turned out okay. And now we're on to the screenshots. So we've got some nice exterior pics of the 4 townhomes all together. Very nice. I think they turned out quite well. Now we're into the first blue townhome, which is very nice. The one I put probably the most detail into, which is why it was first, I guess. The office, we saw the main floor before, and then this is the master bedroom seating area, and then this is the master bedroom's bed area. This is the spare kids room, and this is the backyard. Quite plain, but it's okay. And here we are into this archaeologist's jungle adventure house, which I think that first picture, awesome, of the living room. I like that. I like that view. The rest of the rooms are just meh. But the exterior is nice, you know. And here is the nice open concept IKEA modern house. So it's nice. And here's that bedroom. And here's the kids' room. These two I did not show the furnishing of, but and here's also an office. And this is their backyard. Nice tree as well. And then now we have the mud room, the cream house. Yes, the cream house is mud room, and then all of this living room and the bedroom, and now the other bedroom, and then the office, and then I'm pretty sure the backyard. Yep. And now we're on to some floor plan pictures. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the building of this house. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment below what you want to see next, because I want to build some of your guys' recommendations as well. Comment below what you want to see next, because I want to build some of your guys' recommendations.